Welcome to Work Trains. I'm Joey, and today we got a little speed build. So, yeah, this is set 1843. It's a value pack. It has two 1843s in it. So this is one of those weird ones that the sets inside they don't have other numbers. So they, in the annals of history, they get recorded as 1843. I think this is 1843-1, and then one of them's -2 and the other's -3, something like that. Basically, we have a Spirus set and a Castle set. And yeah, this is a sealed box. And this is not a sealed box. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do, as I like to do around here, we're going to do a little speed build, and we'll get these two put together, and then we'll take a look at them, do a little show and tell. All right, those were pretty easy builds. So let's take a look at them. Like I said, both of these sets. See, these are not in individual boxes. It's just one big box, which is why it got an 1843 part number. And the individual sets are also called 1843. This actually has French on it. Oh, yes, look at this. Interesting. Oh, well, maybe. I was going to say, I think this is Canadian, but it's got a lot of everything on it. It's got an infield and everything, but yeah, anyway, it does have some foreign languages on there. A lot of times you'd see the French on Canadian sets. So it does say it's distributed in Canada, Mexico. Yeah, it's got 3 different languages on there. I'll have to translate that. Hopefully I can put that in the you probably already know what the 3rd language was. I probably already edited it in. Future editing me. I am a big fan of these value packs, which, you know, typically were a North American thing. So I have obviously I have the sealed version. These came out. When did these come out? 1996. I saw that at the beginning of the video. This is a set of the instructions, which this single set of instructions has both builds in it. Again, a reason why. Yeah, so there's the beginning of the Spirus, which is about halfway through, and then the catapult. So it really is one set. I know Brickset has divided it up into 3. I don't know if Bricklink has, but it really is just one set. A lot of the other value packs were 2 smaller sets, and a lot of times those smaller sets could be smaller sets like these, but a lot of times those smaller sets could be bought individually too. And then the value pack was just, I don't know, you know, like a piece of cardboard and 2 or 3 sets shrunk wrapped together to make a deal, you know, that they could sell at Kmart. So, all right, let's look at the catapult. We have a really cool little castle figure here. He's got a nice little shield and a battle axe. It's not really a battle axe. Maybe I'll put the name of that below. So he's got good printing on his torso, the same Lion Knight type torso. So pretty happy with him. The catapult also has the shield, and it's a different shield. So we have what I call the Islander shield, and then you have the regular castle shield. I'm sure Castle had several of these kind of shields in it too. I'm sure that's not just specific to the Islanders. This is just where I remember it being in the most. We have a little foot here to keep it from, I guess, rocking and rolling when it's catapulting. And it's, you know, it's not a trebuchet. It doesn't feel like it's a trebuchet. It simply is a flinger. I'm not sure how they pulled it down or if it was real, what the mechanism was. Got the cool white flag. I guess they're surrendering. And we have 2 1x2 light gray bricks, which were your rocks that they were going to wing. I'm going to wing this. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't want to wing it off because if it hits the floor, it's gone. It's amazing how things can hit the floor and just disappear. So pretty cool little build. Let's get the knight his shield back. We'll set him over here, and there's not going to stand, so we'll put that. So that brings us to the Spirus build, which we get the cool little Spirus guy. So these are the motorcycle helmets and the visors. He's got black air tanks. Pretty cool printing, pretty typical for Spirus. And then we have really pretty nifty little ship here. I love these red and black theme that they had going on here. He's got, I don't know if these are radar dishes. We got the blue lights, blue jets, blue something. We got those. Control panel here, or display panel, and then we got 2 control panels down here where the pilot would go. And then here's the part that I really like. Now it's either in a go fast mode or attack mode, one or the other. I'm not sure which, but that looks pretty cool like that. So let's go ahead and put him in. All right, we got him in, and yeah, he looks pretty solid. This is for an open air scooter. I mean, this is a pretty good little ship. So Lego had a lot of these, and they were swooshable like crazy. Shoo, shoo, pew, pew, pew. So yeah, I like both of these. It's going to cost you about, I don't know, about $150 to get one of these sealed like this. What's my note say? My note says it's actually going to cost you about $180 to get one of these sealed. And it's going to cost you about $50 to get the parts. So, yeah, do the math. That means that I've got about $200 wrapped up right here. I'm usually always hunting for deals. I'm not always paying the highest level, right? I'm not going to go out and just, oh, there's one available for $150. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to try and look for a deal. Now this, I'm sure. I wish I could remember. This is another one of these that I bought, and it's been sitting up there for probably over a year, and I don't remember what I paid for it. I probably have it wrote down in Brickset. If I go to look at Brickset, I probably would. But Future Editing Me is not going to put that post-up price up there. So these retailed for $8. $8. It's $4 a set. I guess that's about right. I guess you got 2 figs. I think that's probably a pretty good deal. It is just simply called the Castle or the Space Castle Value Pack. Yeah, there's no names on it. There's no other information. Did we get to look at the back here? Let's go look at the back. A lot of other cool sets. And if you were the Lego maniac, you would be really interested in those sets. So, all right, I think that's about it for this one. Yeah, a castle catapult and a Spirus spaceship. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for sticking around this long. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. Maybe think about subscribing. That way you won't miss out on any new content. Also, we have our memberships. We call it the passenger list. A little behind the scenes view into the Brick Trains universe. We also have the A Fool podcast. And if you're a fan of old Lego, then think about leveling up your memberships to our A Fool supporters. Thank you for your support.